Hi there, I want to welcome you to this episode, and today I've got Feroshia Knight with Coach Training World. Feroshia uses a lot of video either in her classes and also in her marketing, talking with other coaches about their businesses. So I want to get right in here, and I'm going to ask Feroshia to introduce herself and tell us just a little bit about her business.
Oh my goodness. Well, thanks, Brian. It's so wonderful to be here. And I'm so glad we're surviving the heat.
Yes, for those of you who don't know, we are both in Portland filming from across town in 100-degree weather today.
So if we melt, we'll know why. So a little bit about me. I originated in the wonderful world of marketing, fell in love with coaching, fell in love with holistic coaching, and eventually combined the two to really support people to grow themselves and grow their businesses through the power of transformation. And that's kind of a starting point. I know we're going to explore more.
Yeah, great. Well, one of the things you do, I mentioned that, is that you do use online video, Google Hangouts, and also other videos. Maybe you could talk just for, a minute or so about how you use that and what advantage you think that provides for you.
Primarily two reasons I use video. One, course content. As we all know that the world has moved online. We have students as far as New Zealand, Australia, Japan, China. So it really helps to have that digital content available. So that is a huge benefit because it makes our audience reach the global marketplace. As well as the second reason we do it is also to let people know who we are and in particular give them a relationship. And I think video really does a lot about connecting people to who they are. You feel their energy, you can feel the words, the language. I mean, as a coach, I'm getting a little deeper than I'm
Yeah.
like realizing you know everything about someone when you get to that video point. They really show up. And I think that really helps someone to connect to who you are as a business owner and as a coach.
I definitely agree. I feel like video is the best way to remotely connect with people, and like you said, show them your personality. So how often do you post videos?
Oh boy, which time of the week? Typically, we're producing maybe 3 to 4 videos a week. Some of them get posted, some go into an archive for later. In fact, what we've been doing, which is a technique I highly recommend, is we've been batching things, doing a bunch of videos, and then we'll come back in the fall when people come back from summer vacation and start distributing.
Wonderful. So just give us a little bit of an idea. People like to know what kind of time commitment, because video does seem pretty big. So, maybe how long does it take you to make your average video? What kind of investment are you making when you're making a video?
Oh, you're not going to like me. Most people, how long does it take? Usually it takes about twice the length of the actual video for me. But
Okay.
I have skills. I have skills, and that's part of why it's so much quicker. But most of the time that I always spend doing is a lot of the pre-production, knowing what I'm going to say, really being on point, really having a plan or even a cheat sheet in front of the video so that I can go and stay on task. So when I actually shoot the video, there's a lot less editing. And the
Hmm.
editing we do is more about inserting graphics and things like that, or that'll make it a little bit more coloring versus that tedious task of editing, which I'm sure you know about.
Oh, yes, exactly. And yes, two times. I wish I could get it down to that, and I got my thing taped right here. That's my cheat sheet right in front of me to make sure that I stay on task. So if you see me looking down, you'll see that there. But definitely, yeah, being prepared means a lot less time on the far side, on the editing side. So when did you start using video?
Probably about 1994.
Okay, wow. So that
Yeah.
was that's pre-YouTube, I think. So yeah, that was the early days.
Background in film.
Okay. So what was your biggest struggle with online video?
My biggest struggle initially was really figuring out the whole streaming process. I mean, today technology has really changed, but that used to be a big thing. We'd upload, it wouldn't upload on YouTube. I mean, all the little nuances, which I think people go crazy with, even today with the other things, like, did I shoot the right camera? 1080, 720, all those little things that just are like, and then of course you drop it in Final Cut or Premiere. And like, oh, so the little tiny things that if you don't pay attention to up front, cost you countless hours in tech support.
Yes, I like it. So maybe you could suggest one piece of equipment kind of that you can't live without, or you think that, coaches who are new to online video would need to have.
I've got a kit. I have to tell
Okay,
you my kit.
perfect. Let's hear the kit.
I love freedom. I love to travel, and I purchased recently. I left my Canon DSLR at home, got a GoPro camera, got a little tiny tripod, and got a H4 zoom. Good sound is very important. And now I can go anywhere, put it in my little tiny backpack, and make my videos anywhere I go. So I've done stuff as far as Bali, the Oregon coast. I mean, it's so awesome, the freedom.
Yeah, yeah, I do a lot. When I'm traveling, I do a lot on my iPhone. And actually, I just have a a microphone that I can plug directly into the iPhone because that way you don't have to sync your sound between your H4n and your camera and whatnot, and it records pretty good sound and pretty good video. But yeah, it's really nice to have a GoPro because you could drop it in the water if you need to. So,
And how
great.
cool is that?
Yeah, exactly. I've got some amazing videos of like koi fish just like splashing all over the place. So they're very cool. So how else do you promote your business besides using online video?
Well, I use a very integrated effort. So I blog, and I'll sometimes embed the videos there. I'll guest blog, and that will be another way. And so anywhere I can put myself out there in written content, video or audio, I do. As many coaches, we love creating content. We love sharing things with the world, helping people. So anything out there that allows me to get my message out there and pretty much just make a difference in people's life. I'm also in the process of writing a book. And the cool thing about that is I'm going to be linking the PDF and Kindle version back to videos, little how-to videos. So I always thought I want an interactive book. I'm far better on camera and more comfortable talking than I am writing. In fact, I hate writing, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
So it's really integrated in that way. And today what's also cool is a lot of people are putting their videos up in movie theaters and other things like that as ways to send out their message by collaborative partnerships. So there's a lot of ways to use video.
Wonderful. Great. Well, have you seen any concrete results to your business that you can trace directly back to your use of video?
I have. And I get validated almost every day. And I think this is really important. The number one feedback is, I called you because of who you are. I called you because of your infectious energy. And then I get a little embarrassed and then I get over it. But they'll say, and that's why I really want to come work with you because of who you are and who you're being. So, of course, it turns into a client or a student. So that's proof in the pudding for me.
Wonderful. Yeah, I love that. I think that's exactly what video does. If you're all button up or low energy or high energy, there are people that are perfect for you. They just need to figure out that before they come to you. So great. Well, we're about to wrap up. So I want you to tell everyone how they can get in touch with you if they're just in love with your energy and personality and want to come and learn more about coaching or just want to chat. How can they get in touch with you?
Probably the best way is to visit one of my sites. The first one is coachtrainingworld.com, or my other site is Feroshia.com, and it's Feroshia.com. I know it's a mouthful, but that's a great way to do it. Yeah, thank you.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Feroshia. And I'm going to be continuing these interviews with people in the coaching world, along with videos that are more how-to videos. But Feroshia, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you all soon.
Thank you so much, Brian. It's been lovely to spend time with you.